It always seems like at least one day there is a downpour for Jazz Fest. Kind of getting a sneak peek for next weekend. We may go unscathed. Not to say we're going to be completely dry going into next weekend, but doesn't look to be any kind of heavy rain events. And we're not expecting that for this weekend. At the moment, a little bit of a breeze still going on with a bit of passing cloud cover. 76 degrees, our current reading with a dew point of 69. Wind sustained at 20 miles an hour. Thought maybe our winds would start to diminish through the night, but they haven't done so yet. And they will be picking up during the day tomorrow, sustained probably 15 to 25 or so miles an hour and gusting even higher. We've got a bit of high and mid-level cloudiness moving in, as well as that low cloudiness at the surface. These clouds, though, should clear out. So I think most of the day tomorrow, we will have more of just the low fair weather cumulus. Winds are still very brisk, and boy, they have been picking up, gusting now to almost 30 miles an hour, and they're going to stay on the higher side during the day tomorrow. And because of these strong winds remaining in place and that more sustained southeasterly wind, we could see some minor coastal as well as lakeshore flooding, even into Lake Pontchartrain, as that wind pushes the water up along all of our coastlines, as well as pushes that water into the lake, increases lake levels, and anywhere outside of any kind of a levee or hurricane risk reduction system could see some higher water. Coastal flooding, we're only expecting it about 1 to 2 feet above high tide. So for most locations, it'll be right at high tide, and then it will immediately start coming down. Now, still a bit of a breeze during the day on Sunday, but doesn't look to be quite as strong. Temperatures are in the 70s on both sides of the lake, and dew points, we are starting to see more dew point values into the low 70s, and that's when we'll start calling it muggy. And the muggy air is coming back and will be with us through the course of the weekend. Humidity and temperatures across the southeast starting to feel a little bit more like early summer as opposed to mid-spring. We're starting to get a taste of it. It just gets us acclimated by June, July, August, September. Some storms finally starting to settle down across the Midwest and plains, but become more active in the coming days. For us, though, very quiet weather will continue on through the weekend. Again, those clouds that we have around at the moment should be clearing out by early tomorrow morning, or if nothing else, by mid-morning. And then the rest of the day, I think a lot of sunshine. Still warm, humid. Remember that sunscreen, as we'll have that bright sun. A little more cloudiness possible at times on Sunday, and then also models trying to bring in an isolated or spotty shower chance on Sunday afternoon. Most of our rainfall, though, arrives on Monday with an upper disturbance, and Monday and Tuesday looking at better rain chances. So thankfully, rainfall holding off for the weekend. More active systems continuing across the plains. One is moving north toward Minnesota, but here comes another one out of Arizona. This one, too, will kind of follow behind and trigger that next round of rainfall. As a matter of fact, a couple of rounds of rain, or excuse me, a couple of rounds of severe weather likely through the plains in the weekend. For us, though, very quiet. Our rain chance comes in on Monday with also a low-end threat mainly on the North Shore and for the river parishes at the moment for some minor street flooding. Could see some downpours. I don't think it's going to be a widespread issue, but something that we'll have to watch for to start next week. Again, not an issue for the weekend, as it will remain mostly dry. That warm, humid air will continue through the rest of the week, and then a sneak peek at early part of next weekend. Jazz Fest starting on Thursday will stay dry, but very warm and humid.